Hello and welcome to The Forum, the show where we get to know a student from Monroe County Community College. I'm your host, Megan Kane, the editor of the Agora, which is the student newspaper at MCCC. For this episode of The Forum, we will be featuring Reese Johnson, who was just crowned Miss Monroe County last month. Hi Reese, it's great to have you here and congrats.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Of course. Okay, so how long have you been at MCCC and what are you studying?
I am part of the middle college program, so I've been at MCCC since I was technically 13, but I've been an MCCC student since I was 14.
Oh.
So I'm currently working toward my associate's degree in art to hopefully go on and get a bachelor's degree in music technology.
Oh, that's cool. So do you know where you want to transfer yet?
Hopefully U of M, that's the plan.
Oh.
And hopefully with all of the scholarships that I've earned throughout competing, I'll be able to use those and continue furthering my education.
Right. Okay, so how is balancing school, your music career, and your Miss Monroe County responsibilities? I'm sure that's a lot.
It has been a little bit of a juggle every now and then, but I think that I've learned a lot of how to prioritize different things, especially this organization has taught me a lot with prioritization and being able to take things day by day, but it's been really fun and I can't wait to get more into it because
Right.
It's been a bit of a slow start for what I would consider, even though it's been very, very chaotic. I've had about 12 appearances so far, which is
Wow.
so awesome, but I would love to keep doing more and more and more.
Right. And then you mentioned that you work at the college. What do you do at the college?
I work at the campus store, so I am a student assistant there, and I dual with the cashier's office, so I cover for
cool.
the switchboard and answer the phone. So if you ever call MCCC, you're probably gonna get the phone answered by me.
Cool. So I know you began competing in pageants at a young age, including Tiny Miss Monroe County. Is that right?
Yes.
So what got you started in pageants at such a young age?
I always have liked to consider myself a performer. So ever since I was always dancing in the womb to different songs and music. And so my mom has always been a singer and she competed for Monroe's Biggest Idol when I was younger.
Cool.
And so I wanted to be on stage just as much as she did. And so that was like one of the biggest opportunities for me was to be able to get on stage and be able to perform and sing. So that's what got me started, but it's definitely helped me continue as well.
Right. So I know that Miss Monroe County is a scholarship program. So besides your title, what did you win in terms of scholarships?
I earned over $7,800 just at Miss Monroe. I earned a $5,000 kind scholarship and then $1,000 to the Monroe County Community College, thank you, and then $1,000 to Eastern Michigan, and then I also earned the Bill Wilt Community Service Award and the Overall Talent Scholarship.
Wow.
So
congrats.
Thank you. In all of my years competing, I think I've earned close to $10,000 now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are not only the first open member of the LGBTQ plus community to win Miss Monroe County, but you're also the second youngest to win. So did either of these factors make you face any challenges while running for the title?
I was a bit worried because I am the first and only openly LGBTQ plus competitor within the state of Michigan. I was the first as a teen and now I'm the first Miss as well. So I was a bit nervous coming into it because I am the youngest competitor from this season. I was the youngest one there and competing against people who are 23 years old. So I was very scared. We had a conversation and I felt like I was starting from square one. We had a conversation with Miss Dion and everyone on stage and I just remember sitting there crying because I was worried because I felt like I was starting over, but if anything, it gave me the opportunity to get a fresh start and be able to make a path for so many other people.
Right, that's super impressive, yeah. So I hear that you founded an organization, it's called PRISM for LGBTQ plus youth. Can you tell me more about that and how you got that started?
Absolutely. So I came out on New Year's Eve of 2021. So coming into that 2021 Pride, I really wanted to do something special. And we realized that there wasn't really anything here in Monroe for LGBTQ plus people. And so I founded the organization PRISM as a youth supporting youth group. So giving LGBTQ plus youth and teens the opportunity to have a safe space and be able to talk through their feelings and what they might be going through. And then it blew up and I decided to take that opportunity and run with it and make it the largest organization that I could. And so now LGBTQ plus support, education, and resources are the main branches of PRISM. So I'm able to do things like ally training and help LGBTQ plus students and teach administrators and teachers how to better support their students and teach parents how to better support their children, and just all around teach people how to be better towards the LGBTQ plus community and other minorities.
Awesome, that's really impressive. Okay, so what's next for you? And I heard you're competing in Miss Michigan, right?
I am, yes.
Okay, so what's that like preparing for that?
Well, it's a lot. We've already started. It's mock interviews, so there is a 10-minute interview competition at Miss Michigan. And
10 minutes?
10 minutes. You have a 30-second opener and then a 30-second closer, and so they have 9 minutes to ask anything they want. So
wow.
Miss Monroe County does a great job helping us prepare with mock interviews,
right.
and so I know that they're gonna do a great job helping me continue for Miss Michigan, and so that's one of the major parts of preparation, but also just being able to get out and do as many appearances as possible so that if I were to get the job of Miss Michigan, I would already have a stepping stone.
Right. When do you compete in Miss Michigan? When is that?
It'll be in June of 2024.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I've got a good chunk of time. We're one of the earlier competitions for Miss Michigan.
Cool. All right, that's all we have time for today. It's been fantastic to have you on, Reese, and good luck with everything.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Thanks for joining us today. Tune in next time to see the next featured student on the forum.